Tony Hoare, tell me what it is we're talking about today.
Well, this is one of the shopping cart conversions, and this is came back in because they damaged the hitch, and welded this up here. This is supposed to be soft rubber, so I'm going to replace that with something. What we're using now is a hitch that's quite simple, and there's no parts to lose, but you have to take your seat post out, which of course cuts down the instance of theft of these things. And then I move the axle back to better suit the loads on this one.
Just a little louder from the camera here.
I moved the axle back. I cut it off and moved it back, and that's it back there, so it'll give a better balance.
Now, tell me about the whole business of recycling these shopping carts.
Well, it's an obvious thing, and I'm not the first one to do it, I'm sure, but they're derelict. They're just going to the scrapyard, and actually, for the sake of a few hours' work, you can make a really good trailer. Like this thing here, if this was for the capacity and the strength, would be a $600 or $700 trailer. And so we
say that again. They would normally, if you were to build this from scratch, it'd be a $600-$700 trailer.
More, because these baskets are actually very strong, very suitable, highly suitable, and they're mass produced for the millions somewhere, so they're quite cheap. But even if you had to make one, it would cost a lot of money. But the result is it makes a very good trailer, very strong, and I've done about 30 now, experimenting with different ways of doing it, and also looking at using recycled bike parts. So the whole thing is 100% recycled. It's possible.
Okay, tell me a little bit about the recycled bike parts.
Well, the recycled bike parts on my website, there's pictures of those, how you can use, like usually 26-inch forks, which are very common, and part of the frame becomes this tow bar here, and the whole thing is recycled. The cart and all the parts that go on it, you end up with this 100% recycled vehicle that is used for recycling, and you can't get any purer than that. And the person using it is usually a zero carbon footprint person, a homeless person or...
So Al Gore would be pretty proud of you here.
I don't know.
Al Gore needs to have this video. All right, Tony. Yeah. Well done. Tony Hoare of Tony Cycles.